Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Jeffrey from the Solar Academy of GoodWe. I'm the solution engineer in charge of APAC region. So regarding this webinar, I would like to share our the CNI, the rooftop on the grid products solutions, and as well as spread some of our insights and perspective on the future application and of the CNI, the scenarios. So let's get started. Okay, today's topic we will divide it into the five parts of the whole the slides. Okay, the first one the company introduction. Also, the second one is the product portfolio, and third one is the solutions about the CNI, the rooftop. And next, our utility the solutions about of as well as the large scale of the CNI. And the last one, we show some of the cases for the reference. Okay, first, I will introduce again about our company. So GoodWe is I think our aim is to drive the smart energy for the future, and GoodWe is not a manufacturer for the inverter. Also, we can provide some of the solutions and also other accessories to serve our the products and the solutions for the clients and the customers. As you can see, as showed from in the statistics as a listed company, we have a lot of companies in our products and manufacturer. I think of the 4 million units have been installed for the global the market, and over 78,000 gigawatt hours for the annual power generated, and we have saved about 7,000 million ton of the annual carbon dioxide. Oh, sorry. Okay. Here is the company's milestone. So for some the highlights of the company's department, we will focus on some the time of our the milestone. Our company has established in the 2010, and next year we immediately pushed our the first PV inverter for the residential one. And also in the 2014, we launched our the first energy storage inverter for the Asia area. And the next in 2019, we have our hybrid inverter can get the reward for the #1 of the global supplier of the worldwide. And also next year in the 2020, with some the worldwide the GoodWe the company in some other continents, we also listed on the Shanghai Stock Exchange, and also in the 2024 we established our overseas factories in Vietnam. Okay. Now also at the same time, the products of ours and also the solutions we performed very well, and also we get some of the rewards of the worldwide, such as as I mentioned before, the hybrid inverters. We get some the #1 and also the top 5 of the in the Wood magazine. And from the 2016, we get the 5 consecutive years of the PV inverters for the top brand. Okay. Also, we as we can see, the our we our marketing our company's marketing has basically grown every year, reached also reaching 1 billion the US dollar for the last year. And here we showed some of the companies, the subsidiaries, and also we have the 27 the sales and the centers for the worldwide. And we have the 4 the centers in the world. Basically, they are all in the China, and 3 production facilities. I mentioned the one in the Vietnam and the 2 in China. Also good with the production capacity. We as we show here, we can provide enough products or some of the solutions, and also the accelerates to provide the whole world of the requirements of our inverters and the products. Okay, for the global installation, as you can see, the major program of our company is the residential one and then the commercial one. So for our products, maybe our inverters and will be performed the more and the better in the C&I. So for today's, I'm going to focus on produce the C&I and the rooftop solutions, and also our product features. Okay, for GoodWe, we are not just a product that we make, but more of the service and integrated of a platform. So we are not only not only have the star product inverter, but also some of the related accessories and the platform are more complete. We are committed to providing the users with a full range of the solutions, which is also our company's business philosophy. Okay, for example, in order to adapt the market demands, we will launch the new inverters to adapt some of the high powered panels, or in order to interface with different third-party equipment, we will integrate the new digital logger device and so on. Yeah. Okay, here is our product family. Okay, the second part I will introduce individually with a different product of using in the C&I the scenario. Okay, here's a list for all the models of using or ready to use for the C&I and for the scenario of the global or of the Chinese market. And except for the GT series, the rest of the others we have launched for the market, and the GT we are now only launched in China, and after some of the necessary tests or some operation, we will launch for the rest of the global market. Okay. I think the MT series is have been launched for several years, and because some countries they also use the low voltage scenario, so MT series could provide some of the low voltage the solutions for such as the Philippines and also other the Southeast Asia countries. And for MT models, these models can provide some stable AC output and provide some the related solutions such as load monitoring and also the power limit function. And here also for the high voltage the inverter. Similarly, we recommended a model with 1,500 DC input. Different current requirements can be matched to the panel solutions with choosing the inverters with the different MPPT numbers. So here is our the HD series. It's the power capacity is 225 kilos or the 250 kilos. And the next is our star product for the large project, the UT series. This inverter is already in use in China as well as some of the other South Asian countries and has performed well in many the large CNI the project. As you can see, almost all the features and the protections are required for the large projects are covered. Plus, again, some the model can be selected according to the panel current. Okay. In addition, with the updating of the use of the high power the PV panels, we have introduced a series of the inverters that adapted to the high currents. The maximum input current can be reached in the 21 amps in the single stream, which meets all models of the panels access. Of course, our the GT series is already in some of the operation and used in China. So we will soon release the overseas version for the worldwide use this year. Yeah. Also for in some the small used areas such as the rooftop of the CNI scenario. Some the lower power capacity, the models, this new one, the SDT-G3, this the new one punched the end of the last year. Also increased some with the input, the DC input, the current, and also we increased some the SBT level. This is our the second the star product for the CNI. So we have tried to list all to purchase in China. In our customers and the clients in China have give up all the feedback that the better performance and the good the reply for using this. Okay, here we showed some of the basic solutions for the CNI. I think the root of the PV root of the PV system is essentially one for the CNI scenario. The topology of the CNI, the scenario is a very typical use case for the general for the general one. Of course, in some areas such as in Philippines and others where the low voltage access to the grid is required. So we have also the corresponding products are already in use. And as we show here is that this one is a normal voltage, the 400 output. The inverter generates the electricity, the AC converts, and then the load consumes or to upload the generation to the grid. The data is uploaded to our cloud portal through the different communication devices for the monitoring and the management. And the high voltage PV system with a lower line loss, higher the system efficiency. Another due to the inverter transformer equipment, the power density enhancement, the high power and the small size, easy to install and maintain, thus reducing the overall system cost. These advantages make 1,500 watts high voltage system become the development trend for the large scale the PV the project. Okay. Okay, I think GoodWe also provided some the different communication solutions for the different country use. Also, I think the most common the method is out the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi line, the Wi-Fi line, the dongle or the modules. For the communication part, we first recommended to use the Wi-Fi, the LAN dongle in the CNI. This kind of the network is very simple and with a fast configuration. Is also it is now in the mainstream the configuration in the foreign projects. We have updated the second version. We called the Wi-Fi line dongle 2.0 for the more stable connection. Okay, 4G communication reduced the limitation of the equipment and the wires. Currently, it is more used in China and some the Australian and the European countries. If needed in the Pakistan, we will do some the matching with the local operator and we publish the corresponding region specific the dongles. Okay, also between the inverter and the digital logger, the general use of the ICE485 communication. This communication logic is very simple, and relatively stable, and also reduce the data packet loss. Users can choose to use other brands of the digital logger, or we can open the inverter's Modbus protocol content to meet the communication establishment. Also, the product, for example, we have been tested for the other brands of the previous for using the previous the project also. Okay, for the high voltage project, we prefer to recommend the use of the communication box. Sometimes the communication box is more convenient to use the PLC communication for the longer distance. Or you can use the ICE485 to communicate. That's as the clients or the customers choose. Okay. I think basically our the power limit function or some the load monitoring is the basic function for the GoodWe project. Okay, for the different the inverters model, we provide the different auxiliaries to achieve this solution. In case of some the small CNI the machines such as SDT the models, with a low current so the GM3000 can be used. And in addition, in order to adapt the different type of power grids in some other countries, the GM330 will be used later to replace some our GM3000 to meet the compatibility. And because of some the CNI projects often have the larger power machines or the parallel connection, also use a meter that supports the high current detection when selecting a meter. So our meter that's called the GM3000C or the GM330 is for the large CNI model use. Okay, for large scale, the CNI projects, multi-inverter, the power limit solution can also be used. Multi-inverters are connected in the series through the ICE485 interface, and the ICE485 of the inverter at the near end is connected to the Easy Logger Pro. We call this is our data logger, which collect the value and the direction of the current at the parallel point through the current transformer. We call CT, and when it detected that the parallel point sells the power to the grid in some the reverse direction, it will send a demand to the inverter, which makes the inverter's output the power matched with the load, so as achieve the power limit function. And also possible, it is also possible implemented factory in the form of the SEC 1000. because the IC6000 integrated the meter inside, so we didn't need to buy the extra the meter for use it. Okay, I think for some, sorry, I think for because our the data logger we have the we have four common ports for the ICE45. The first three one is used for our the inverters, and the different port you can connect the different model of our products. And the last one, the code 4, we are used for to connect the other devices for the extra system. And it also worth to mention that in some areas, the data grid that is used, that is common use, and there's no neutral line, and the same can be done with GMK330 or the GM330. The dividing line between the 2 meters is the current value of the 200 amps. So this meter is currently being used in some of the project in Pakistan. And also for the load monitoring, the SEC 1000 is the first choice for the C&I project. Because this one can combine the EasyLogger Pro and the meters. And so if you just buy this device, you could no need to buy the other devices to achieve our monitoring. At the same time, for the high voltage, the power export limit, we will introduce some of the two solutions according to the actual situation, which are either the detected measurement on the high voltage side or the summation of the measurement of the low voltage side. So both solutions are sorry, this one is the sum of the measurement for the different low voltage side. So both solutions are currently being tested in some of the real projects in Asian countries, or either the future articles can be found on our website. You can find the more details or also the information about this the MV power limit solution. Okay, the HT inverter the solution is now only be used in the Australian market. This one you could remove the data logger, so just use our the EasyLink 3000 the communication dongle, which you can choose one inverter of the HT series and plug in the EasyLink. So this one will be the host inverter, and we'll collect the other slaved inverters data and upload to our SAMS portal. Okay, the SCADA system used on some of the ground project is interfaced to the platform through the use of the IEC 104 protocol. I think here is a brief list for the models and the corresponding solutions with the support of the IEC 104 protocol. At the same time, GoodWe support the other solutions to support the different the scenario for the clients. The first one is I mentioned, we can directly or we can support some of the third party the logger. We have tested with some models of other countries the logger, such as the solar log or the metro. We just for our company, we just provide the Modbus ITU protocol to the logger, the third party logger company. Also, this protocol is open for our customers, and the logger companies, the staff can do some settings or configuration according to our protocol and to finish the communication between the different systems. And just at the same time, GoodWe support the direct or the forwarding the data to the third-party platform. For example, users can choose to use other brands of the the local monitoring. We provide the two methods. If our clients want to get the raw data or forwarding, so GoodWe inverters can directly to upload the data to the local monitoring portal. Also, we can use the business data forwarding method, which called via the Open API, and if we have signed some the necessary files, so we open the API document for the local monitoring portal to do some of the configuration. Okay, here is also our topology of the API connection with a different the platform. Okay. In the data logger side, we provided the communication interface for the extra system, which is used for the connecting to the devices such as the weather station and transmitting the required some information via the Modbus IPU protocol and displaying it on the portal. Also, the wine branch connector should be connected to the even string of the each MPP to reduce some of the DC cable investment. And finally, for some of the unstable area of the power grid, with the use of the third-party controller can be it can be similar to the diesel generator and the other equipment together with the PV system to achieve the grid switching. There is already some interest in the corresponding on such programs in Myanmar and other the Asian country. And also for the off-grid the solutions, it's similar with the on-grid one. Okay, so for inverter, well, I think what should be the most essential features of the inverter? I think the safety and the protection is most important for the inverter and also our solutions. So whether it's a GoodWe or any other brand, there is some measures that we are always improving and add to in order to just generate power safely. For some the necessary protection measure below, GoodWe is available as an option and tested to the international standards. So the first one is the AFCI. AFCI, for example, the short time the arc established. So as you can see, the functional standards are all about the UL standards. The functional certificate will be also the function certificate will be changed to the IEC standard for the series later on. But all our the performance or some of the features of the GoodWe project are can meet and also even the performance better for than the standard requirements. Okay, For the second one, the ISD, we also have the ISD project to protect some of the maintenance and the firefighters. The ISD is our own project, and we can install it inside the inverters. Also, you can choose the extra one. And the SBD protection on the DC and the AC side in some models can be upgraded to the type 1 plus type level 1 plus the type level 2. So this means they have the both types of protection. At the same time, for the monitoring and the maintenance with the meter and the night power supply, it is also able to design the differently according to the needs. Okay, for some others, the protection, the method, as I have mentioned before, for the AFSI and the other, for the ceiling area, we provided a C5, the protection level of the cover. Also, for some products of the DC current, we provided higher the input, so you can so that means we can adapt to the more models of the panel models at the same function. And the reasonable the heat dissipation system and the fine design to ensure the relatively good temperature rise and the derating. Also, in some of the hot and humid environment, especially in the Southeast Asian or the South Asian, South Asia, the negative the modules of the panels will lose the electrons to the Earth, which will cause some of the modules derating rapidly, especially in the floating some of the projects. While we believe that some of the process or some of the ceilings of the panels can now be the higher quality, but GoodWe can still provide a second provision and the recovery the method at the inverter end. So according to the inverter work time, it is divided into the PID recovery and the anti-PID provision function. And in the conjunction with the use of aluminum cable in some areas, GoodWe offers the copper and aluminum transit terminals to accommodate the port connection and reduce the risk. Okay. Also, I think for the utility, utility projects are similar with the large scale of the rooftop, and we have showed for the 800 AC output, the topology of the similar, and also even the same with the the large scale rooftop. So for the utility one, we will cluster some the MV station to try to convey from the lower the voltage to the higher one, and just convey it to transit the electricity of the long distance. Also that shows because the AC side we also can provide some the looped the function instead of the connecting with each the high voltage side to the power station individually. We also offer the cascade the access to some achieve the cost and the cable saving. Okay. Here we showed some of the solutions for the utility one, and because of some of the utility the project we is the long distance transition. So the fiber ring network we can is the better solution for our communication. So GoodWe can provide the communication box to provide this kind of transition method and to reduce some the package loss. And for the utility one, we provide an extra the monitoring platform to provide the customers, the clients to do some of the management and the monitoring. And also same with the CNI or also the large rooftop the features. The utility inverter can also provide offer some the PID, the anti-PID or PID recovery function for the whole system or the panels. Okay, here is our the communication boxes for the utility one. Okay, different. We have several models of the communication boxes. Different models can take the different use for the different scenario. And as you can see, maybe if you choose the UT series for using, so there maybe have the three choices for to use to establish the whole system of the communication. That will that the three models can be chosen for the different the use for or the different distance and other the transition method for the PLC. Also, here is some the PLC principle, also the topology of the communication. The PLC means we will not need to use another the communication cable and just to do some of the communication via the power cable. And also the communication box can provide the typical the communication method for the IS 485. And also, if our clients or customers want to use two methods, they also can use at the same time. And here we provide provided the MV station that you can see that this transformer from the 800 the AC output to be the higher voltage one, and it's easy to transmit from the long distance transition of the electricity and reduce some the resistance and the losses of the cable. Sorry, here is another page is our the solar OS for monitoring portal for the utility one. And in this portal, you can do some the more functions than the commercial one, except for some of the basic the monitoring or the management. Also, you can do some the intelligent the analysis and some the report the management. And for our UT and HD series, if the users and clients connect the weather station, we also can get some the environment information or data to do some of the calculation or some of the AI study, and we compared with the expected the IV curve, we could detect some the inverters or some the panels panel issues, such as after the analysis with the IV curve, maybe we can find some the shadow or some the opticals on the panels, and to give some the suggestion on the platform, and the engineers or some of the staff can find some of the alarms and do some the maintenance for the whole utility project. Okay. Last one I will show some of the cases for your reference. And no matter in China or of the global area, you can see some of the GoodWe's the approach to scenario application and the requirement design, and to adapt to the customer needed as well as the market trend, which will let us to have so many successful cases around the world. Okay, here we just have a brief display of this of a few cases photos for display, and this is a 50 megawatts project in China. And for in Malaysia, we have established over 10 megawatts the solutions on for the utility and the large C&I project. And also in India, some the rooftops the project have been established for using for the factories. And in the European countries, some the projects such as in Turkey and Morocco. Also, this one is our the new project of the GT series. We have now established in some the Chinese factory the rooftop, and we will and also we have done some the other project the farm solar the project, and now they have been all operating better, and we will be ready to punch this model for the global one. Okay, thank you for watching my presentation, and that's also I think GoodWe has always been committed to providing the more comprehensive solution for users. So please feel free to contact us or if you have any questions. And thank you.